Welcome back. The filter function is a newly introduced function in Microsoft Excel 365. It is not available in earlier versions of Excel. In earlier versions, filtering of large datasets was done manually. With the new filter function, filtering of datasets can be done dynamically. So, if there's a change in the dataset, the filter function ensures that the filtered data is updated dynamically. This function is very useful for cleaning large datasets as well as for data analysis. If you like this video, please click on the like button and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that whenever we update a new video, you get regular updates. The filter function requires three arguments. So if we type is equal to filter, bracket open, we see that there are three arguments: array, include, and if empty. The first two arguments, array and include, are compulsory. The if empty argument is in square brackets and it is not compulsory, it is optional. Array is the range we want to filter. Include is the column or row in the range to be filtered. In this argument, we also define the criteria based on which we want to filter the data. The third argument, which is if empty, is optional. It is the data to be shown in case the filtered data is not found in the data set. So if there is no filtered data, this function gives an error. So in case the filtered data is not found, we have the option to enter the value we want to show. Let us understand the filter function with the help of a few examples. In this example, we have the name of the customers, the country they live in, and the revenues during a particular period. And we want to filter the name of the customers by region. To filter the name of the customers, we will type is equal to filter, bracket open, array. So we select the data range, which is cell B5 to B14, comma. The second argument include is the region. So we will select this column C5 to C14 and type is equal to US in case we want to filter the data with US. Bracket close and enter. So once we press enter, this function gives us the name of the customers in US and the revenues generated from them. If we want to change the region to some other region, so in case we want India, type India and press enter, we get the name of the customers in India. This can also be made dynamic with the help of a data validation list. So to insert the data validation list, click on a cell, go to data, data validation. Here we have the list. So list we can type US, India, Canada, Australia. Okay, so we have the list. Now to filter the data, we'll type is equal to filter, the range, comma, want to filter by region is equal to cell H1, bracket close and enter. So once we select the region, if we select US, we get the data for US. If we select Canada, it gives us data for Canada. So this is how we can use the filter function. Moving to the second example. Here we have the same data set, but we want to filter the name of the customers based on revenues. So we want to know name of the customers whose revenue is less than $5,000. So we will type is equal to filter, bracket open, the array, which is B5 to B14, comma, it has to be filtered based on revenue. So we will select the range B5 to D14. The criteria is the revenues are less than 5,000. So we will type less than 5,000, bracket close and enter. So we get the name of 4 customers where the revenue is less than 5,000. In case we want to change the criteria to greater than 5,000, we'll go on the formula and just change the sign from less than to greater than. Enter. We get the name of the customers who have given a revenue of greater than 5,000. So this is how we can use the filter function with numbers. Third example. In this example, we will use the filter function with 2 criteria. So we want to know the name of the customers in US who have given revenues of less than $5,000. So to use the filter function with 2 criteria, the first criteria is that the customer is in US, and second is that the revenues from the customer are less than 5,000. So we'll type is equal to filter, bracket open, array, select the range, comma. Now for the second input, we have 2 criteria. So we'll use a bracket. The first criteria is that the customer has to be in US. So we will select C5 to C14 is equal to inverted commas US, close the bracket. And now second criteria is that the revenue should be less than 5,000. So we'll type a multiplication sign or an asterisk and type bracket open D5 to D14 and we'll type less than 5,000. Now bracket close for the second condition and bracket close for the filter function, enter. So we get name of 2 customers where the revenues is less than 5,000. If we look at the data set, in US, we have 3 customers, Shyam, Krishna, and John. The revenues from John is greater than 5,000, and that is the reason we don't have it filtered here. There are only 2 customers where the revenues are less than 5,000. Moving to the fourth example. So in the previous example, we saw how to use the filter function when there are multiple criteria. So it's a criteria that a customer is in US and the revenues are less than $5,000. In this example, we will use 2 criteria, which is OR condition if the customer is in US or if the revenues are less than 5,000. So if we want to use the OR criteria, we will type is equal to filter, bracket open, select the range, comma. Now bracket open for the first condition. So C5 to C14 is customer in US in inverted commas. Now in the previous example, we used the asterisk sign because we wanted both the conditions. In this case, we will use a plus sign because the condition is if in US or if the revenues are less than 5,000. So bracket open. Now cell D5 to D14. And the second condition is that the revenue should be less than 5,000. Now bracket close for the second condition, bracket close for the filter function, enter. Here we see that there are 3 customers in US, which is the first condition, and there are 5 customers or there are 2 other customers where the revenue is less than 5,000. So there are 2 customers from India where the revenues is less than 5,000. For all other countries, the revenues is more than $5,000, and that is the reason the data has not been filtered. So this is how we can use the filter function with OR condition. Moving to the fifth example. In this example, we want to find the name of the customers where revenue is more than $5,000. and the data has to be arranged in descending order. So here we will use the sort function and the filter functions together. We have created another video for the sort function. So in case you want to look how to use the sort function in detail with multiple examples, please look at the other video. We will provide the link of the other video in the description box. In this example, we want to filter the name of the customers whose revenue is more than $5,000, and the data has to be sorted by revenues. So first we will use the filter function. So type is equal to filter array, which is the same B5 to B14. Then the second criteria, that the customer whose revenue is more than $5,000. So select D5 to D14 greater than 5,000. So this formula will give us the name of the customers with revenues more than 5,000. Now to use the sort function, we will type is equal to sort before the filter function and then bracket open. The first argument for the sort function is the array. So the array is the filter function here. Now the second argument is sort index, which is the column with which we want to sort the data. So this is the third column in this data set, and we want to sort the data in descending order. So we will type -1, bracket close for the sort function, and then press enter. So we see that the data has been filtered with the name of the customers where the revenue is more than $5,000, and it has been sorted in descending order. So this is how we can use the filter and the sort function together. Moving to the next example. This is the last example. So in case the data required is not found, so we have 4 regions in this example: India, US, Canada, and Australia. And in case we have a 5th country in the list, let's say Singapore, and that is not in the data set, the filter function will throw an error. Let's see. So we will type is equal to filter, range, then name of the country. We say is equal to Singapore within inverted commas, bracket close, and enter. So it gives an error which is #calc, which means that the data is not present. In case we don't want to show this error, so we can use the third option, which is if empty. So we'll modify this formula, put a comma, and then put the inverted commas. If the region is not found, then give blank, press enter, and we see that the error is gone. So this is how we can use the third argument. If the data is not found, then what should it throw? We can also use not available. So press NA and enter. It will say NA. If the region changes to India, enter, it will work. So this is how we can use the third argument. Whenever the data is not found, instead of throwing an error, it will give not available. This is how we can use the filter function to filter the data, clean the data. This function is very useful for analyzing large data sets. And this is a dynamic filter function. So if there is any change in the data, the filtered data will also change. Hope you like this video. Please click on the like button and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you.